Peace, everybody. It's been a long time coming. This is the Oktane Minutes podcast. And we are going live. We are doing a thing on TikTok. And we're going to do a thing on Yoli in the house. What up from Texas? Been a long time coming. I'm just recording the podcast. So I'm doing live. So if you hear me jumping and talking to people, I'm just doing that thing. So anyway, just dropped an album a couple weeks ago. Apex Dominant 2, FTW. Fuck the world. Yeah. Basically came out of the need to make music. I just said, you know what? I had Slight Detour, which was a cool album, and we did 9 weeks of that. And I'm going to try to knock out, not 14 weeks exactly, I'm going to figure out a way that I can do like 9 or 10 weeks to kind of pile all these episodes up weekly. And you might get 3 episodes a week or so. I don't know. Sometimes you might get 2. Just whatever. I'm just going to compile them together. So some might be a couple of days like on the week. Like you might have a Friday, Saturday show or a Monday, Friday or Monday. Something. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, so Apex Dominant to FTW. It's one of my labors, man. Had a data corruption issue, lost some stuff. Was working on another album called Silver Fox Caesar, which is almost done, which is going to be 1970s inspired, and we will cover Silver Fox Caesar. Hopefully you can get some interviews from some of the producers on here. And also keep an eye out that I will be doing a Slight Detour EP omnibus, which will be just a long extended play episode for y'all to get, you know, chomp your teeth down on. That'll be out sometime soon whenever I decide. I just want to take a little break from doing this. I just busy. You had finals. You had all this other stuff, this, that, and the third. So now we streaming live because they pay me, and TikTok because I don't know. I like TikTok. I have fun. I tell all my friends who ain't on it, TikTok is lit, even though the government trying to ban it. I'm not one for being draconian. I don't trust these Republicans. They're not real Republicans. They're not parties of freedom. They really authoritarians, and they're really just trying to steal freedom or just trying to get you to live the life they want you to live. They don't really want you to live free. They really don't want you to live free, which does not bring you to the song that I'm going to cover for Apex Dominant. The first song on the album, it is called Shot Clock Classical, and it was one of those things that I felt inspired and compelled to cover because it's not even a cover. I just like the sample. It's a classic sample. Time's Up by OC, and I chopped it up, looped it up. It was a little fire joint. You can't go wrong sometimes with just a loop. I'm a big proponent, and I used to not be, but I am a big proponent of the Mad Lib style of production. Sometimes all you need is the loop. The loop is dope enough. It doesn't need anything else, And of course, if you have the means to do it, and we all have the means to do it, so there really is no excuse. Clear samples. But we don't. But, it's just, like I said, the beat was fire, or the sample. It was fire in the 90s when OC jumped on it, and when I redid the beat and made the beat, it was fire again, and I enjoyed it. I really liked the beat, and I just used more parts of the song instead of just the little clip of the low end of the piano with that big guitar, And if you're listening to the actual podcast, this is just whatever for semantics, I guess. I just want to go live, and I like attention. Actually, hold on. I'm going to send this out to the people in my chats. In my chats, just give me one moment. That's enough. So, okay, excuse me, pardon me. But yeah, man, I mean, it was a banger of a song. Had fun writing it. And it's just me getting busy, man. That's really what it is. Apex Dominant. It's just me getting busy. The artwork is cool, just playing with some AI and some PNGs, and it's kind of like got this space haze thing going with a Marvel character, AI little clip art joint. I thought it was a cool thing. I just wanted to do something, because I embrace technology. I'm a real big proponent and embracer of technology, which I think everybody should. Don't be afraid of the tech. The tech is your best friend. You might hear a little click. Here we go. I just put it in my thumb drive. But yeah, you really, don't fear the tech, man. Embrace it. Make it work in your favor, man, because sometimes you're going to be left behind. Even though I got a real simple setup. My setup is simple, but it's really all-encompassing setup. There's like a few things at play when I make these beats. It's not just a 202 sampler. There is like a multitude of software. I'm actually even using 2 PCs that I can put into use. I don't put everything into use in every beat, but there is a good amount of options for me when I make beats. But a loop sufficed for this moment in this track. So I don't even know if I even do a lyric breakdown. I might just put the lyrics as an acapella so y'all can hear what I got going on. I don't know. I'll probably do a lyric breakdown. But yeah, man, I was just taking a long break, and really the break was just making art. That's what I do, man. And I'm always a big proponent of this. I tell people all the time, just because you're an older artist, don't let no one take your art from you. Don't let them talk the art away from you. This is your heart. This is your soul, man. You don't let people steal your soul. What I like about being an artist versus, I'm an athlete too, but at a certain point, there's going to be a decade that I hit that I will no longer really be an athlete. I've been a professional wrestler for a minute, and I've been, and even though the song it's called Shot Clock, literally we all live against the shot clock. But as an artist, as long as your brain is relatively well and working, and you're in your right mind, or if you want to be, and even if you're not in your right mind, being an artist, sometimes going crazy makes good stuff. So being always a creative will always lead you down a path. Like when you're old, that's what I'm saying. Like, you will always have opportunities to be creative. You can always pick up a pencil or a brush, or stroke a key on a keyboard and write something, or even pick up a guitar and strum it. And or you can just get busy just for poetic prose, turn phrases, as the spiritual lyrical rappers are, and I mean, there's no shame in being a spiritual lyrical miracle. All you're doing is just turning phrases. That's all that is. If we're gonna be very artistic about it, if we're gonna be Kennedy Center about it, arts and crafts program, is that all you're doing is just turning phrases, and being cool like that, So, don't let people run amok on you off the thing. I want you to see my face if you're on TikTok. I'll just lower that. I need to get a ring light. That's what I need to do. Ruining my life. But yeah, you kind of just want to have the options, man. I mean, you may not be able to compete all the time, but you always have opportunities to create, even if you just keep it in your head and you have to think. You just think about it, So yeah, never be ashamed. We're almost at 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna cut this TikTok off. But yeah, send a shout out to the Saba Sun family. And you know who you are. You're in the group chat. Shout out to the group chat. Both my group chats. And yeah, let's get into the lyric breakdown. Leave, nothing the same. I'm insane, let us know the name. I didn't jack the beat, so please refrain. Classical, I wrote the shit, so let them know. Peep the dirty flow, lo-fi, potent solution, flawless execution. I just trust the formula, know by heart. Put it on the tip of darts. Hit lick, charged, only bring the raw. Make your eyes buck, roll back like what the fuck, goddamn. And you know, when I speak on that, man, I'm speaking on the potency of the lyrical content, man. It's like a hit of heroin, you know, like that scene from Pulp Fiction where Mia Wallace hits that shit and her eyes roll back in Jack Rabbit Slims. You know, and I imagine what a lot of, you know, old heroin addicts back in the day in the 70s and 60s and 70s, a beatnik generation, because it was all on that shit, how they would do, you know what I'm saying? They just be laid out and then, you know, go back in the shot of adrenaline. I might need a shot of adrenaline back again. Forever here for the win with my shit. I get it in. More flavor in my blend. Notes of espressos. Blow the smoke out. Chewy in my estate. I'm a in-game fate. Here to intimidate, eliminate the imbalance. Here with the talents to the cipher, novelist, writer. Great adventure. Enter the process. Pentium. A day in the life of a drop, it gets hot. At the end of this verse, I go right into the hook. But yeah, man, I'm just saying things get thick. Thick like the smoke of a Drew Estate cigar. Shout out to my friends at Muat. I'm not getting paid for that. But yeah, shout out to Kentucky Fire Cure. That's my favorite. But yeah, man. Just like, you know what I'm saying, I may nod off to sleep, but I'm gonna come back and shock you again, because I only got but so much time with these beats. I wish I'd have played the beat, but I couldn't find the instrumental and I wanted to get a podcast out, so there you go. Blah. Incremental elevation on occasion, high acceleration after parts of meditation. Mind charts the physical. There's a method not mystical. All works oneself, the savior. Murder the slavers, take wealth back, a savior. The prince moves strategic and allegiance, secret, peep it. I mean, when I was in high school, you know, Tupac passes away, and I remember, man, like actual classical strategic political strategy got popular in my high school, man. You think a guy 400 or 500 years old, some old Italian philosopher, gets interest because Tupac starts calling himself Machiavelli, Niccolo Machiavelli, the Prince. That was the book. That was hot reading in high school. How many of y'all read The Prince? Off the aim that I frequent, smash, blast outlaws with just cause. I lay all laws, take no captives. Play if you want to, I'm here active. So watch the master swing swords, make bastards. Heads on pike, ball bearing bikes. Destruction is life, few fall to evolve. Questions and answers, speak as the all in all. Teaching the science, go back to the storm the island. Only the live ones kick the door with bigger guns. Yes, indeed, and more or less, man. It's just like every time I leave, I'm gonna come back with more artillery, man. I'm always gonna have the artillery, more or less, man. I mean, I didn't want to really go a deep dive breakdown of the lyrics just because I hadn't done an episode in a while, and I'm just trying to get myself into the rhythm of things, just trying to get the shit over with. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Glad to be back, and yeah, shit, man. I don't want to hold you guys up any much longer. You know, go to the Bandcamp and download the album. But if you don't want to deal with the extra particulars of me explaining the song and you just want to hear the music for music's sake, I'm going to go ahead and give you Shot Clock Classical. So here you go. Peace. nothing the same. I'm insane, let us know the name. I didn't jack the beat, so please refrain. Classical, I wrote the shit, so let them know. Peep the dirty flow, lo-fi, potent solution, flawless execution. I just trust the formula, know by heart. Put it on the tip and darts. Hit, lick, charged, only bring the raw. Make your eyes buck, roll back like what the fuck. Goddamn, I might need a shot of adrenaline back again. Forever here from the wind with my shit. I get it in, more flavor in my blend. Notes of espressos, blow the smoke out, chewy in my estate. I'm an in-game fate, here to intimidate, eliminate the imbalance. Here with the talents to the cipher, novelist, writer. Great adventure, enter the process, Pentium. A day in the life of a drama gets high. One of many shots, we go and beat the clock. Hear that buzzer, baby, that's a shot. A day in the life of drops and gets hot. No look, get juke, take the shot. Incremental elevation on occasion, high acceleration after parts of meditation. Mind charged the physical, there's a method not mystical. All works oneself, the savior. Murder the slavers, take wealth back, I save ya. The prince moves strategic and allegiance, secret, peep it off the aim that I frequent. Smash, blast outlaws with just cause. I lay all laws, take no captives. Play if you want to, I'm here active. So watch the master swing swords, make bastards. Heads on pike, ball bearing bikes. Destruction is life, few fall to evolve. Questions and answers, speak as the all in all. Teaching the science, go back to the storm the island. Only the live ones kick the door with bigger guns. No look, get juke, take a shot, yeah. A day in the life of drop, it gets hot. A one in many shots, we go and beat the clock. Here for the buzzer, baby, that's a shock. A day in the life of drops, it gets hot. One a minute shot, go and beat the clock.